Hey Mom. This year we wanted to do something a little bit different for Mother's Day. So get comfortable and get ready for the madness that you and Dad created.
Hey Mom.
Happy Mother's Day!
Just your passion for running and hiking, just your athletic ability in general is something that clearly you have such passion for.
Oh, hey Mom. We got 6 months before you gotta have letters from Lanita ready. Please keep this a secret between us. I don't want the siblings, I don't want Dad to know that I've been spying, and this is really your thing, not mine. So I'm working hard on this. I'm already started. It's May, and we'll just have to see what we can come up with.
You always taught us the importance of dressing modest and, a woman's body and what that can do, for the temptations of a man. So thank you for that, for dressing us appropriately and teaching us the importance of fashion and really what we represent out there in the world.
Never thought I'd see you drink, smoke, gamble, cuss, or run. And while you never did most of these things, you did run, Mom. I will never forget the day when I saw you chase that cat around the pond because you were mad at it that it ate the dog's food.
Hey Mom, sometimes when I get writer's block, through my doctorate I learned sometimes you just gotta throw on a different shirt. I got this cat shirt on. I got my Dolphins jersey on right now, the quarterback of the high school. I've been wearing this vest around for probably the last 36 hours. I was thinking of Dad when I was wearing this. You were telling me recently about Dad building these new cages for the Labradoodles. This cage looked more like a wolf cage to me when I saw the picture. You may just want to go into the angle of how proud you are of Dad, just as an investor. Really thinking if I can get $1,500 for a Labradoodle, I can probably get $2,000 for a wolf.
Who would have thought that Lanita would have been the big old financial bigwig of the household, the wolf on Wall Street? There's Lanita, the wolf on Wall Street.
Mom, I remember you telling me that one of your first major turn-ons to Dad was his thick mustache. And still some of the best advice you've ever given me is when you told me that in order to take my relationship with Anna to the next level, that I would need to shave a mustache. And so I did that for you here, Mom. I hope you're proud of me.
Hi, Lanita. You're not my mom, but it sure felt like it these past 8 weeks from all the meals that you've fixed for me and all the time I've spent at your house, and I'm super grateful for all those.
I've also just learned a ton from you in how to discipline my children and learned a lot of good skills. The way that you were so able to engage with other people at church while having my wrist in your hand and just digging your fingernails into me, making me just stay right beside you.
This is how Dad gives a spanking. Firm and control. Here's how Mom gives a spanking.
Mom, I know we all like to give you a hard time, but there's so much that we love and appreciate about you that we won't even come close to being able to touch in this video.
Hey Lanita, happy Mother's Day. I'm so grateful to have you as my mother-in-law. Thank you so much for always encouraging and supporting us.
Just want you to know how thankful we are for you and for all you do for us and help us growing up, but also still everything you do for us. You're a great example and great role model.
I'm so grateful for all the times that you have shared wisdom with me and just the time that we've got to spend together before I move away.
I like that you are a nice grandma.
Your ability to think about food also amazes me. You just always know what to make and how much to make, and we never run out of food.
Mom, there's a lot of really good food that you make, and I would say one thing that I've been craving recently would be maybe some stuffed shells or lasagna.
Your cooking. To your cheesecake, to your scotcheroos, biscuits and gravy with a little jelly on it. Shout out, Nick.
Any meal that you fix me, I will gladly eat.
Thank you for always making food and everything for us. It's always great to have a good pan of Lanita's Scotchies.
I like that you like to bake with me.
When we were kids, you would always come to all of our events and you were there to support us. And even now, you're traveling to Atlanta, to Columbus, you went to Kenya for a while. And heck, sometimes you even make it over to Pettisville. But I know that you do that because you love us, but also just because you genuinely want to spend time with us.
You know, Mom, one thing I learned from you is just being faithful. I've tried to, be faithful like you are to my friends and to my family.
You've always been such a good example to me of what it means to be selfless, and it always amazes me how you just don't care about having your own space or your own time. You're always willing to give that up for your kids or for other people.
We're so grateful that you are always willing to take the kids, and you do it with such a happy heart, and the kids definitely feel that. They love spending time at Mimi and Papa's.
I like that you have a bunch of fun stuff to do at your house.
I'm always amazed at how much energy you have with the grandkids and all the ideas you come up with and just the ways that you make it really fun to be at Mimi and Papa's house.
I just love watching you make memories with the girls.
We give you mad props too on raising us, because now that we're dealing with 2 boys at home, stuck indoors every day, all day long, you fought the good fight for a long time, and you had 3 boys, but it is tough a lot of days, and you did it with a willing and gracious heart, and you still do it today.
Another thing I love about you is how steady you are. It seems like no matter what comes your way, no matter how busy you get, you're always the same mom.
I'm so thankful for how you've invited me into your home and just welcomed me with open arms.
I know how you love telling the kids how proud of you are of them, and also thinking of ways that they can grow.
You always keep the big picture in mind, and you're so grounded that nothing really gets to you.
You always ask really great questions, and you're very insightful in the things that you want to know about our lives.
Mom, one thing I've learned from you and appreciated about you is you've let all your kids be who they are, and you haven't really tried to influence them as far as what they enjoy doing and who they are as people, and you've just loved us all for who we are.
I know that if you come over or stop by and the house is crazy or the kids are crazy or the laundry's piled up, that I never have to feel bad about that. You're always super gracious and just reminding me that you knew what it was like to go through this phase of life. So thank you for being understanding and empathetic and just loving us exactly the way we are.
Sorry we can't be all together today, but know that we love you, we miss you, and we hope you have a wonderful day. We can't wait to see you again soon.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Happy Mother's Day.
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 Happy Mother's Day, Mimi. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Mom, I know we what the?
Just wearing this shirt really has made me realize that, not everybody's walking my shoes or Kevin's shoes. The quarterback of the high school, Kevin, the #1 golfer, Audrey, top performer in musicals. And I don't know that Luke really had that. I think it's still impacting him today. I'm a little concerned for Luke and Lindsay. They're trying this whole duck farm thing, and I don't know if they're trying to take after you and Dad with the dogs. I don't know what that is. They tried a lice colony. I think there's some sort of identity crisis going on there, but you know best. I mean, you do what you want with that, but that's kind of the inside word on the street of what's going on with them.
It's fine. Kevin might use it. He might use something else.
This is how a movie star would act. They have to do it 10 times in a row.
Oh, ready? 1, 2. Grant, stop with the hands.
From a stay-at-home mom to now you're bigwig. You're running CIG Financial Services. Big woman with her Series 7. Hear me roar. But
It's not a fat joke.
God just laid Kevin on my heart. Kevin has been talking about this show, Tiger King, a kind of feline, and he's just really into it. I'm really concerned. I'm really worried. And so I think maybe you should try to work that into your letter somehow, just to help Kevin watch some shows that are a little more pure, a little more wholesome, maybe a little more Christian. I don't know. Just maybe kind of go with that, I guess.
I think another thing that we all appreciate about you is just your thoughtfulness when you're speaking certain important words to everyone.
Hi, Lanita. He's snowblowing.
Whoa.
You say, hi, Mimi. Hey. Get back. You are shoving yourself in front of Rayleigh and everybody. Sit up higher so they can see your face. Not you.
You know, tank for Tua the last 25 years. They got him at number 5, and I'm just real excited about the future. I've been waiting 25 years since, you know, Dan Marino retired. I'm just saying, Christmas is coming up. Maybe a Tua jersey would be nice. I don't know, just something to think about.
It's always great to have some Lanita scotcheroos or something like that. Pasta salad, right?
Right.
Say, hold on.
I don't know.
Dude, sit down. 1, 2, 3.
We have you, baby.
No, sit up like a
You pushed me
Sit
back,
up.
though.
Sit up.
I've been wearing this vest around for probably the last 36 hours, and this vest really reminded me of Grandpa King. Just a true player. I mean, just what a guy, right? You know, Rich used to always talk about Grandpa's guns. You know, this vest, you know, lets you show off your guns real nice. This nice chest hair here.
Your cooking is bomb. Who says that?
It's recording.
Thanks for the heads up.
Someone great once told me that our family was just like the Ming Dynasty.
You were a great example of that. And everything of
You know, I video conferenced with Mark the other night, and Mark had this mustache that was just dirty. I mean, just absolutely dirty. I think Grandpa would have been real proud. So Mark never got to meet him, but, you know, I think there's a lot of things that I kind of, you know, think of Mark when I think of Grandpa King. I think they would have been good buddies.
you also this way. You also
Happy birthday!
Well, Mom, I hope you enjoyed this video. But we're not quite done yet. We got one more surprise for you. I know how much you love this song that I wrote for you, and I know how much it means to you, so I couldn't make this video without putting this song in there.
Wait, what?
Rings into action.
Wait, what?
Have the whole thing burned down. Have the whole thing burned down. Have the whole thing. Have the whole thing. Have the whole thing. Have the whole thing. Have the whole thing burned down. Yeah, look at what's happening to you. Yeah. Yeah. Have the whole thing burned down. Have the whole thing burned down. Yeah, look at what's happening. Have the whole thing burned down. Have the whole thing burned down. Look at what's happening. Have the whole thing burned down. Yeah, look at what's happening. Have the whole thing burned down. Have the whole thing look at what's happening. Have the whole thing burned down.
Wait, what?
Rings in there.